Real cheese versus vegan cheese, melt test and scrapability test. And it looks like, well, you know. Real cheese.
Now let's find out how real that really is. So guys, right here, I have some vegan cheese. Not just any vegan cheese, by the way. This is probably one of the most expensive vegan cheeses on the market. Ready? You guys ready? €1. €1 for this entire pack of vegan cheese. If you think vegan food is expensive, think again. But guys, we're going to do a real scrape test versus melt test for vegan cheese. And we're not going to use any real cheese because real cheese is abuse. Boom. All right. And just in case, I'll use this one as well. Well, a lot of people actually ask, like, why is cheese not vegan? Because, it doesn't hurt the cow to get their milk. Cows have to give milk anyways. Here's the thing. A lot of people don't actually realize this, but cow milk, cow cheese, most of it has something called rennet inside, which is literally the stomach lining of a baby cow. So cow cheese is not even vegetarian. To get milk from a cow is extremely abusive. Cows, to give milk, they have to be pregnant. They're moms. The milk is made for their babies. So the farmers force them to get pregnant. They artificially inseminate them, which in my opinion is SA. But all right, moving on from that. When you have a baby, when you're pregnant, you're going to have a baby. And when you have a baby, you have a chance of getting a boy or a girl. It's 50-50. If they get a boy, the farmer's like, you know what? I can't use this boy. I can't make milk from him. I'm just gonna him. So most dairy calves, they live at most 2 years, and that's a rare exception. The vast majority, they get after 6 months. Some of them as early as 2 hours after birth, which is extremely distressing for the cows because cows are mammals and all mammal mothers have a deep connection and love for their kids. So now let's say it's a girl. Let's say she gets to live. If it is a girl, she has to go through the same cycle of abuse as her mom. She has to get SA'd, she has to get pregnant, she has to have calves, which she'll never get to be with because they get taken away immediately. And the worst part is the moment milk production goes down, that's her retirement. That's her thanks for all the years of service. We are about ready to have the results of our melt test and scrapability test. Now, how well, vegan cheese scrapes and melt. Now, let's start with the melt test. Let's see how well it melted. Oh, guys, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Now the scrapability test. Look at that crust. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Tell me that's not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. So, scrapability test, win. Melt test, win. And no cruelty.